Hey guys, Sky here, and I'm with Deadlock, so we are back with another episode of Crazy Craft!
Crazy Craft!
Woo! Okay, so if you guys are first off wondering, what the heck happened to your world? Well,
it went boom!
Yeah, it went boom.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Ty. Essentially, he pretty much blew up the world, kind of corrupted everything, and we had to actually start a new world. Luckily, however, we did manage to keep all the stuff we had, and we also realized that we could have crafted Big Bertha a really long time ago.
Yeah, we're not that bright.
Yep. So if you guys recall, we've killed several different mobs throughout our Crazy Craft experience, including the Basilisk, including the Nightmare, including the Emperor, Scorpion, the Water Dragon, the Kraken, the Mothra, the Jumpy Bug. We also killed those boogers. We've killed
giant plant or whatever.
Yeah, we've killed pretty much like everything that we possibly could. And then it just dawned on us that we could have actually crafted Big Bertha a long time ago.
We thought we had to kill like 5 more bosses.
Yeah, we thought we had to craft like 5 more bosses, but we don't want to keep you guys waiting, so we are actually going to go ahead and craft Big Bertha right now. Sorry, Mr. Melon. Don't worry, you know we're gonna craft another one. So
very sick.
Yes. Oh, if you guys are wondering where the melon is, actually, the melon is actually very, very sick right now. He's got the flu, and if you guys want to, in the comments below, wish him to be better and not sick anymore. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
but
you don't want to eat that melon. That's a bad melon.
That was a bad melon. But anyway, ooh, do you want toggle downfall? This is very loud.
/ toggle downfall.
But yeah, so in this episode, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and craft Big Bertha, and then we are going to set up camp and rebuild our bases after this. Yeah, anyway, yeah, you ready for this, Ty?
I'm ready.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so I believe all you need.
I'm gonna be your motivational speaker.
Okay, thank you. All right, yes.
Yeah, you can craft this. I know you can do it.
Thank
Make
you,
it to the finish line.
I got it.
Craft it.
I'm crafting it.
Crafted it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All 9 squares.
Oh my God!
9 squares.
It's done!
9 squares.
Oh,
corn.
Okay. Okay, look. Oh wait, grab any extras so that just in case we want to make another one.
Right, we'll
okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Are
look.
you turning to human?
I'm ready. Okay. Okay, look. Look at that, it's so huge! I'm so excited! Oh my God! Finally!
Wait.
Can I like kill you?
Put that next to it.
Oh wait, put this next to it? What is this? Can I make something else?
Yes.
Oh.
You can.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Now Big Bertha's gonna evolve.
Big Bertha evolves into? Let me see. What does it actually make?
I think it makes a longer sword.
Okay, how do I do it? Do I just
I think you just put Big Bertha and then another one next to it.
Okay, I'm doing that. It's not working.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Okay, maybe I like surround it. Well, do I surround it? It's not working, Ty. You're giving me false hope. Ty?
Oh no.
Ty?
I'm giving you false hope.
Are you trying to make the slice? I don't know how you make the slice.
The slice? Is that what it's called? Slice?
Yes, I think it is.
Oh yeah, an iron ingot and Big Bertha. That's what it shows in the crafting recipe. On the top left corner.
Top left?
Yeah, Big Bertha, then to the right of it, iron ingot.
Okay, top left.
This is
right.
slice.
It doesn't work, Ty! Maybe Big Bertha needs to not be degraded at all.
Is it degraded?
I hit something. I'm so sorry! I failed you! We literally just got it and I ruined it! I'm so sorry, Ty!
The next Big Bertha will do it. You'll have the crappy one then.
Fine. You know what?
Fine.
I don't mind. I want this.
You want to test it out?
I do.
Well,
want to test it out.
Luckily, I got some spawn stuff. Where's the iron ingots?
I don't know, right here.
Yeah, I'll make a bucket, and I want to see you one-hit KO freaking Mothra.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's.
We shall now see the power of the Big Bertha.
I'm so excited.
Spawn the Mothra.
I'm like, dude, freaking worms. No.
Wait, is there a worm under here? Ow.
Yeah,
Stop.
look, they suck.
Stop it.
I hate worms.
Ow. Oh my God. Yeah, I hate them too because they can steal your like armor and stuff.
They do.
Yeah. That's how we died.
Well, I got a spawn Mothra, so come over here.
Okay, hold on.
I killed.
Wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Here we go.
Alright,
Here
ready?
we go. Yes.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah!
Holy crap! Look
Oh
at
my
these
God.
fucking scales.
Wait, what? Oh,
So
look.
some-
Yay! Dude, we should go on an adventure to like get another Big Bertha by killing everything with Big Bertha.
What
But,
items do we need?
Gosh,
I got a mantis scale, moth scale.
We don't need the mantis thingy. I found out that we actually didn't need that in the first place, by the way.
Oh.
We need like the basilisk scale. We need a water dragon scale, which I think I still have a couple of those. Wait. Yeah.
I think Bash has a couple as well.
Yeah. And then other stuff. But yeah.
Oh my God.
We should probably start building a base.
We should.
Anyway,
did
we'll
I
be right
toss you
back
my
after we gather
ultimate
some
hatchet?
supplies to what?
Did I toss you my ultimate hatchet?
Yes, you did. I think we should probably pause the recording until we get a bunch of stuff, and then we shall start building. Woo!
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Okie dokie, and we're back. So far we've pretty much made this this little house for our cows.
Our cows.
Yeah,
we'll breed them.
We saw a bunch of cows roaming around, so we're kind of like, you know what? We need to capture these.
We're gonna breed them and eat them. You hear? We're gonna eat every single.
We're gonna eat all of them. They're delicious.
Yeah, they're
delicious,
healthy
juicy
for you.
butter cow meat.
Yeah, they're very healthy.
Yes. Okay.
I'm a doctor.
Not
I
only
should
are
know.
not only are they beef, but you know they're also buttery goodness. So of course they're good for you. But yeah. I feel like we should probably go around and find some more stuff to build. We already harvested like a little forest over there. If you could see, we knocked out a couple trees over there to build this. But I feel like we should probably go and find some more. And yeah, we'll be right back. Bye.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So as you can see, I've started harvesting a little bit of the inside of this little tree. I've got about 44 redwoods. You see that? That's good stuff.
That's a lot of good redwood.
It just goes red.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's
It's pretty.
just go redwood. Yeah.
Oh, redwood.
Yeah,
Red
redwood.
red going down.
Yeah. Don't right.
The redwood.
Yeah. Why are there
Sounds
so many?
delicious.
Why are there so many cows here?
Because you know what? Maybe the cows didn't ask to be a cow. Okay.
Okay. Wow. Defending the cow much.
I like cows.
I know you do. It's okay. Don't worry. I like cows too.
I like cows a lot.
Man, you know what? I feel like times when you have to build something is really the time when you should probably start telling some stories. Do you have any interesting stories to tell, Deadlocks?
I got a pretty interesting story to tell.
Yeah.
It's called the story how I almost made a fucking pickaxe instead of an axe. All right, really, but let's see. I have a pretty good story. Since it's just me and you commentating, it kind of reminds me of way back in the day. Actually, when I did my first video with you, a long while ago, Minecraft related, anyways.
Yeah.
It was your, what was that like? The Sky Does Minecraft actual series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Compton and stuff.
Straight out of Compton, son. You don't even know. Ty, would you like to come over here and help me with this?
Yes, I would actually. I got some normal oak wood because normal oak.
I got some stories we could tell. You remember the first time we ever met up in real life, and it was like in Boston for PAX?
Yeah, it was.
You remember how the first thing you did was we both went to the Cheesecake Factory together, and then the first thing you did when you sat down was just in the middle of a freaking restaurant.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Everybody, like all the waiters started looking at you,
yeah.
and then you were just looking at them like, "What you want to do? What you want to do about it?"
No, it's pretty funny. That was actually, that airplane trip was totally stressful. my flight got canceled when I was in Texas, and I was like, "What am I gonna do?" And then so I had to get a new freaking flight all the freaking way to New York, which it was supposed to be Texas to Boston, but no, they had to like cancel it because it was like snowing in Boston or something. So I had to get to New York, wait another 2 hours, and then go all the way from, well, not too far, from New York to Boston. And then again, I was freaked the hell out because they had to circle around the Boston airport for about 40 minutes. because it was frozen because it was snowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not my best plane ride.
I remember there was a plane ride that I took one time when I was on my way to Hawaii for the first time ever, which was awesome, by the way, because, you know, I'd never been to Hawaii, but for the first time ever, I went to Hawaii, and, I mean, like, I don't really know how to say this without sounding a tad bit, like, you know, insensitive or something, but there was this big, massive Hawaiian dude behind me. Like, obviously you could tell he was headed home, because he was, like, talking about how he was, like, gonna go to this, like, luau or something with his family and something. Anyway, it was funny. But I remember, because it was the most annoying thing that's ever happened to me, was this guy. He's just this huge, like, 400-pound Hawaiian man. Was just right behind my seat. And I didn't even have, like, any, like, good seat. It was not, like, first class or anything. It was, you know, the average seats you would get on a plane ride. And I just remember specifically that this guy just kept going, he just starts going, on my seat, and I'm just like, stop! Why are you doing this? Of course, I didn't say that because he was a big, you know, 400 pounds.
Big guy.
Yeah, he was a big guy. I'm not gonna go like, hey, you, stop it.
Stop it.
I just like politely turn around. I'm like, could you please stop? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, of course. And I'm just like, why are you doing this? Of course, I didn't do that because, you know, I still didn't want to give it up. But, you know, I just look over at him again. I'm like, please, dude, come on. This is gonna be like a 6-hour plane ride. And he's like, oh.
I'm so sorry, you didn't know what I was doing.
Pretty much. And I'm just like, it was like the most annoying thing ever. Because, first off, this was like one of the longest plane rides I'd ever experienced at the time. And then, second off, he just like gives me a dead stare every time I talk to him. I'm just like,
he has that evil look in his eyes and he's just like, tell me again, motherfucker.
Say it again. You won't. Ty, do you want to go head over to that tree and gather more of the wood?
Oh, I have a shitload of wood, by the way.
Is it the same kind? We need red wood.
Yep. I got 2 stacks of it, and I can convert it to the other stuff.
Oh yeah. But no,
planks.
it was so irritating because he just didn't let up the entire time, and you know that normally wouldn't make me mad if it weren't for the fact that he just kept going. Like, anytime I would ask him to stop, he'd proceed to hit louder. And then, here's where it got even worse. He had a son, right? It's as if he was teaching him the songs of his people on my chair. And, you know, I don't really mind. Because, first off, I love Hawaiian music. That's right off the bat, you know, I love Hawaiian music. I just don't like it when it's getting on my chair! When it's being slammed on my chair! Because he just kept going. I don't understand. Like
he just didn't stop.
No, for 5 hours. It's like he was rehearsing for something. Just like, oh, it's like one of those times where, you know, like you're headed to school and you haven't finished your homework, and then you really need to finish your homework in the car. But it was like that, but for 5 hours on a plane.
I actually, you know, talking about freaking assholes in airplanes. There's this one time when I was flying to Seattle for PAX Prime.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be these douche, like, mid-20-year-old guys talking about airplanes crashing and, oh, what's that? What's that sound? Oh, man, that doesn't sound very good. And I'm just like, oh, just fucking stop. Seriously, I'm gonna have a heart attack on this plane.
Oh, wait, aren't you, like, scared of flying?
Yeah, I really don't like it. Actually, you know, I actually don't mind flying to, like, farther places. I just don't like flying, like, short places because, like, when you have to go into a small, dinky jet,
a small dinky jet.
That's when like turbulence goes on, and I'm just like, I don't
want to
die. But you know, flying to Boston wasn't that bad. Even going through snowstorms, rainstorms, all this stuff, it really wasn't as bad as flying to California in a small jet over mountains.
I feel like it's always easier to fly in a smaller area, because I'm gonna block this like off like it's its own little room. Like in the house.
Sure, that's cool.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. You do that. I'm gonna make a layer with the redwood bark. So we have decoration.
Okay, yeah. But I feel like it's always easier to do like short travels. Oh my god, I got another airplane story for you, dude. Okay, so there was this one time. You know what airplane etiquette is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, swear to God, this is gonna sound just like out of probably like a sketch comedy thing, but it was true. Because I learned about airplane etiquette from sketch comedy, but I found out that it's actually a thing. So, airplane etiquette is essentially where you have there's the 3 seats, and you just kind of respect each other's boundaries. It's airplane etiquette. You're being polite to each other, and here's essentially what happened. So, when there's airplane etiquette in the first place. Sorry, I'm stuttering all over myself. It's like 2 in the morning. But,
stuttering all over yourself.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Airplane etiquette is where, like, if the person in the middle, there's a person in the middle, he gets both of the armrests, and if there's a person on the window, then he gets all that window space. And if there's a person, oh, did I break that? Nope. Okay. And there's the person on the end seat. He's got the aisle space. So essentially, everybody's happy because everybody gets a little bit extra. However, every so often you'll run into that one guy who feels like he runs the fucking place, and he's like, "Oh, I don't need to listen to airplane etiquette," and he's just a doucher. So, this was the day that I met that guy. I was in the plane, just doing my thing, getting really tired because I had not slept yet, because I tend to not sleep before a flight so that I can actually clonk out on the plane. This guy, look, okay, let me just give you an imagery of what the guy looks like, okay? Imagine a Guido from, friggin...
Star Wars.
Star Wars? A Guido. Friggin' a Guido. Like from Jersey Shore. Classic douchebag looking guy with a wife beater on and sunglasses, like Ray-Bans, basically that scream, "I'm better than you, look at me, I work out." And so essentially what happened was I get into my seat, and instantaneously, right when I sit down, I know airplane etiquette because I have the middle seat. I take my 2 armrests. And I just lay my arms down, and I start falling asleep. All of a sudden, I'm jarred awake by, like, I'm like, what the hell was that? And the guy's, like, moving his freaking elbow onto my armrest. And I'm like, dude? And he's like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I just kind of subliminally, like, give him the hint to back off of my armrest by, like, putting my armrest more firmly in. It's like, putting my arm more firmly into my armrest. So I'm just kind of like, ugh, okay. Now I'm in. I'm all tucked in. You can't move me. All of a sudden, Mr. Look at me, I work out, starts forcing my arm off of my armrest.
Oh my God.
He's just like, just starts shoving my arm off. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, what? and get this. He friggin' shoves his arm there, right? And then he proceeds to push my arm off of my armrest. And I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me? Like, just in my head. And I'm just looking at him, and I'm having this, like, little battle going back and forth with pushing his arm off of my armrest. And get this. Right when I finally had enough, like, we're both, like, at a standstill. We're both, like, shoving. There's fucking muscles flaring. There's veins shooting out of our arms. We're literally pushing as hard as we can. And as soon as I, like, finally, like, stop, he can tell that I'm about to say something. I turn my head over to him, because we had not been making eye contact this entire time. I finally turn my head to him, like, dude, are you serious? What are you doing? And then he goes, pretending to be asleep. He pretends to be asleep. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Now it's gonna make me look like a douchebag if I jar this guy out of his sleep. So, get this. It gets even better. So I didn't give a crap. It was my armrest. So I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, huh? I literally shove him. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, why are you waking me up, bro? Bro, literally. Yeah, he's like, why are you waking me up, bro? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Have you ever heard of airplane etiquette? That's the first thing that I said. And he's like, what's airplane etiquette, bro? And he's like, you're on my I'm like, you're on my armrest, dude. And he's like, what are you talking about, bro? This is my armrest. And I'm like, no, you have the window seat. This is not your armrest. That's what airplane etiquette is. Do you know what airplane etiquette is? And he's like, nah, bro, I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now. And he's like, what do you mean you can't believe what you're hearing right now? Do you have any redwood bark, by the way?
I do not. We need to cut more.
Okay. He goes, what? I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now, dude. Are you serious right now? I'm just trying to get home right now, bro. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, so am I. And I'm just wanting to like use my own armrests. You've got the entire window seat to yourself. You can literally lay on the plane. And he's like, dude, bro, I paid for this seat. I'm like, I paid for this. Yeah, I'm like, I paid for this seat too, bro. Literally looked at him, bro. And get this. He starts like flaring up his muscles and stuff. And he's like, seriously, bro? Seriously, you want to start this right now, bro? And I'm like, I'm not even exaggerating, dude. This is like the weirdest thing ever. Because I can't even believe what I'm hearing at this point. I'm just like, I don't even, what? And he starts proceeding to like, start flaring his muscles. And like, as if he's trying to intimidate me on a plane. Where if he were to strike me, I mean, there's like tons of people here. What is he gonna do? Like, oh, I have no idea how he got that broken nose. Like, like I'll be a tattletale, bro. I'll tattletale on you. and so he then proceeds to, remember, this is like, this is after like 30 minutes of struggling to get my armrest because I wanted to sleep. I had not slept yet. I want to sleep. I don't care who you are, Mr. Muscly Jersey Shore jock man. I don't care who you are. I want to sleep. So I then proceed to like explain to him in full detail what airplane etiquette is, and he just proceeds to go like, "Oh man, I am so sorry. I had no idea," and then shoves his arm on my armrest, and I'm like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why can't I just sleep, bro? You have all this space to yourself." You can literally, you see this? And I'm like flailing my arm next to his like little area where he can like rest his head on the plane itself. You see this? You can literally pull up a pillow and fall asleep. I can't do that. I don't have that luxury. I'm stuck between you, Mr. Muscle Jack. I'm like literally like raising my voice at this point. Like all the attendees are like looking at me like, what? I'm like,
who's this guy?
Yeah, I'm like, you could literally sleep. I'm stuck between you, Mr. Guido. I pump steroids into my veins every day, and this fat guy right next to me. What are you doing this to me for? I'm tired, man. And then like the guy next to me like jars out of his sleep. He's like, hey, I'm not fat. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're not. I'm just angry. And then I had to like apologize to this guy for calling him fat when I didn't really mean to call him fat. I was just kind of like.
You're mad and grumpy and sleepy.
Yeah, like one of those heat of the moment things where you just like say whatever comes on your mind without thinking. And so now I've got Mr. Muscly Jock Man looking at me angry. And now I've got this big old biker looking dude right next to me who looks like he's gonna friggin' eat me. So, all of a sudden, the attendant just comes up and goes, "Is there a problem here?" And I'm like, "Yes! This guy doesn't understand what airplane etiquette is." And then she's like, "Oh, okay." And then she just explains to him what airplane etiquette is. And he's like, "Oh, I had no idea. Maybe if he had said something in the first place, then I would have moved my arm." And then I'm like, "You son of a bitch! I hate you!" And I almost
had to get... be a really shitty thing to get into like a legit argument and almost fight somebody on an airplane. You can't move out of an airplane.
No, right? I was like, yeah, and you can never look menacing in an airplane either. You just like hobble. You're like, ugh. Because you have no space to get like all intimidating. You just kind of hobble like, what do you want? But yeah, that was my story about how I got stuck on an airplane with a douchebag Guido who wouldn't give up my spot.
Yeah, it does suck.
Has that ever happened to you?
No, there was this one time though. As much as I don't mean it, I actually really felt bad. On the flight back from California one time, I felt really bad though because there was this guy, old man, in a wheelchair, and he couldn't do much.
You fight him?
Yeah, I fought. No, he crapped his pants. I'm not lying. And the flight attendant had to. No.
Is it like the thing from like South Park?
This is what was messed up. The flight attendant wouldn't help him go to the bathroom, just in case they accidentally dropped him or broke him. They didn't want to be responsible.
What?
Yeah.
Who are you flying with?
Which one was this? It was Alaska. Yeah, it was Alaskan Airlines.
What? I've had an experience with Delta before that just kind of annoyed me. Like this person, first off, we ordered a drink right before the plane started. We were flying in first class. Like a convention hooked us up. Actually, it was really cool. Like they hooked us up and basically said, hey, if you come to our convention, we will pay for your flight. So I was like, okay. And they're like, oh, they also said they'd pay for my hotel. So I was like, okay. So of course I wanted to go. But here's what happened after that. So I got on the flight and I was about to head on, and like they said, hey, would you like a drink, sir? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so I asked for a Diet Coke because I love Diet Coke all the time. Just it's my favorite. Actually, I kind of like Diet Pepsi a little bit more now because you know how your taste buds can change.
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi or Dr. Pepper. Those are my two favorite. But anyway, so get this. So I'm on the plane, and one of the flight attendants, I was with Elisa. One of the flight attendants had the audacity to like get up in my face. Well, actually, Elisa's face. So that's essentially like the same thing as getting up in my face. So just giving you that heads up. What happened was we were about to take off, and you know how they take your drinks away right before you take off. So I was kind of confused on why they.
Oh, what the?
Mantis! Oh, wait, I got this. Die. Right.
Big Bertha one shot.
Yeah. So they took away our drinks, which was fine, because, you know, I'm like, whatever, okay, I get it, the plane's about to take off. But Elisa was wondering, you know, why they gave us the drinks and then literally right afterwards took off. It didn't really make much sense. So she asked them very politely, literally super politely, just like, just one question, like, why would you give us the drinks if you're about to take off in the first place? And then the flight attendant, I kid you not, it was like the most messed up thing I've ever seen, gets up in her face and goes, well, because we're about to take off. Like, literally, like, 1 foot away from her face. And we need to take the drink so that you don't spill it everywhere. And, oh my god, the look on Elisa's face. Holy crap, dude. She just looked like blank. Like, just stared at her for a second. She's like, why are you talking to me like I'm a child? And she just like, get this, the most awkward response ever that I've ever heard from a freaking flight attendant. Well, you know, I just like to party. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, are you serious right now? I like to party, Ty. I like to party. Unce, I like to party, Ty.
Really?
Yeah, no joke.
Wow.
It's the most, like, confusing thing ever. I'm just like, wait, what? And so, Elisa goes, excuse me? Because, like, she was just talked down to. I mean, anybody, like, after that would be like, are you serious right now? So, especially, remember, we're in first class, so we expect to be, like, treated nicer, right? And she then proceeds to go, like, Elisa goes, why are you talking down to me like that? I don't understand. What did I do to you? And she's just like, well, you seem to be the only person who's had to, seems to have a problem with me. And then I go like, what's your flight attendant number, lady? Huh? Who do you work for?
Who do you work for?
Yeah.
FBI?
Who do you work for? FBI? CIA? You cop? Just like grab her by the chest. Who are you working for? Start shaking her. Kids are crying in the background. Mommy, make him stop! No, not really. But yeah, it was like kind of like, are you serious? One of those moments like, what's your name? And she's just like, she pulls out her like ID or whatever, and she's like, I can't even remember her name. It was something like really weird, like chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. I'm like, what? And so I proceeded to get her Delta number or whatever it is, and then I angrily tweeted at Delta, and I was like, oh my god, Delta, serious? and then Delta responded back in like half a second. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't even know what happened. I was like, thank you, Delta. And then they rectified the situation. It was great.
Did they fire her?
I have no idea. I mean, if I was Delta, I would have, because that's unacceptable behavior. I mean, if I was a flight attendant, I wouldn't want to party. Like, just out of nowhere, I like to party. Like, no joke. That's like the weirdest thing to say to a person.
I like just so random.
Yeah, I was just like, are you serious? I mean, I get you like the party lady, but it's now the time. Like, it was so funny though, the look on Elisa's face after she said that. Just, well, because I like to party. I'm like, like, are you serious?
Yeah, we got a pretty good layout. Look, we have spaces to reach out to each room. Yours, mine, and Bash's.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, guys, I feel like this is a good place to end the commentary. I feel like me and Ty are going to build a little bit off camera, and then once we have the base pretty much all squared up and built, we will come back with another episode of Crazy Craft.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, if you like this commentary and you're new to the channel, click that like and that subscribe button.
Shove that like button.
Also, make sure to check everybody's channels down in the description below. Everybody being Deadlocks and Basher, since he's not here. You know,
yeah,
show him some support because we need our sick melon back. And yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to our ridiculous airplane stories. But yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Love
Bye.
You.